Hello and welcome back. So I just realized a second ago how little time I have to do this scenario. I've been building up thinking, like 90 minutes, I could build up a bunch, cleanse the countryside, easy scenario. Nope, the brutal time limit makes this actually really hard. I suspect the enemy will do an all-out attack before the timer ends, so they may still be able to wait for them to come to me. Or maybe they only do it if I'm close enough to winning. I probably have to expand my third sea much further out, which could get captured, I suppose. It's rough, although that will provide a focal point for combat at least. Uh, what else? I'll do my best with this. Off camera, I did buy 100 food. Um, I'm going to actually want to focus on more on civics research if I'm going to be trying to quickly control lots of territory, which at least the British synergize with their extra tax revenue and cheaper tax, I think. Cheaper or faster, I forget what the British power is. I don't think it says when I. Oh, it does when I hover over here. Double income from taxation, tax upgrades 50% cheaper. So yeah, there's that at least. Um, upgrades thing. As a reminder to do the ones I have available, I guess. Um, yeah, I'm gonna have to just give this a shot. I did save right when the scenario began, so I can redo it if necessary. Take this Ohio Valley here, and I'm probably pushing the Mississippi Valley, starting with Aztecs. If I have both Americans and Aztecs at war with me, they'll both be trying to attack my territory. Defense battle's gonna be tribute. Uh, gets well, each battle may make the game campaign last longer and all, and let me get tribute more quickly. What I really want is I like wonders. I'm a builder at heart. I play Stellaris and I try and plan out how I'm gonna like get as many galactic wonders as possible. You can, for what it's worth, spin off vassals before you build wonders, and they can build their own copies, and you can reintegrate them later and have like 20 science nexuses potentially if you split off like 10 vassals. They made it so vassals was loyalty when you have too many, and removed the ability to get rid of this with certain civics in later updates, but you can still put them in hegemony, so they can't leave because they have to fight the entire hegemony when they try and clear independence. Though it's annoying that devs are probably trying to ruin that as well. But if you have like 10 tiny vassals and you're a gigantic overlord, they should still be loyal to you. I think it's silly. Um, I bet they'll make them suicidally constant declare wars in hegemony even when they can't possibly win against you. Nonetheless, yeah, there's that. I'm playing a patch before they did that because I think it's stupid that the divide loyalty penalty, you only get one free vassal for taking the feudalism civic or shared destiny. An entire ascension perk shouldn't just get you one extra vassal by having one exempt. So effectively, this scaling is this little sorry. An entire ascension perk should at least get you like, I don't know, 5, 8 extra vassals. They're not that much more powerful than controlling the territory yourself, but they're easier for someone like me with long COVID who can't focus on that much at once. Right. Tower's still useful. Protect this trade caravan I've got going on here. And then we might try an all-out attack against me. As soon as I have the knowledge, I'll get feudalism. That'll allow me more taxation, more borders per city. And have to expand out with forts and cities to control the map quick. Yeah, these guys should all be healed up. Uh, try and get the Explorer upgrade soon. I need to go to Middle Ages. More techs. Get me better units. Which will help with this combat. I don't have time to spam units. Oh. Put a, why is it not? Put a merchant there. Yeah, it might get raided. That's unfortunate, but, if I don't deal with these guys, there might still be some hanging out near the Amber. If I don't get all the resources I can. Another merchant after that. There's no way I'll expand quick enough. 10 out of the knowledge, all the food. This. That. And barracks out here where I can potentially reinforce the city and heal units faster. Yes, please. I'll put the longbow in the tower. Automated production I don't have to worry about. Easier on the wealth. Yep, learn the shortcut. N for merchant. I can kill enough generals, though I do get wealth from killing. But this is more about making sure I can take the Amber without losing. Merchant. There's something hiding out here. It means don't take attrition, so this would be useless. Tower become a keep automatically. Says something about stockade here, but I don't know if that's it's probably military 3 when you're at a higher age. I don't know. And then I guess I'll need more wood. So I have to Rex. I need lots of resources for that. No. I can now do feudalism. To which temple tech. Put this here. Tower somewhat protects it. These three after they finish that. Do a lookout. That will spot units as they come in. Should be able to get that third merchant over there. Amber, lots of amber. Oh, that's obsidian. Oh, all useful. That longbowman is out of position. That's right. We're in friendly territory. Borders will actually push a tiny bit with feudalism. So these guys should all be in. Start trenching. There's an army here. It's gonna. Nope, there's an army. Yeah, it moved. It was here earlier and murdered. Oh, no. Here's an army. I guess they did say put. Some of them are moving. Maybe looking for targets of opportunity. Have to be aggressive even if I lose horse archers. I mean, there's horse archers, light cav. Horse archers can shoot and move, so that's fine. And the general should come here to write his buffs. Oh. Never mind that. Fall back. There's way more of them than I thought. Force march to. They must be doing it too, because they're managing to stay out of range. Entrenched and staying put. Keep moving, you scurvy dogs. I only gave chase to the white horse at least. horse archers just keep moving. So they don't get. There's their horse archers. Yep, they are shooting the general. 6, 1, 2. What? These guys should be 6. Use the general more than I use the phalanx. These guys have taken a beating. Should fall back. The foot archers who are entrenched do their work. Speaking of a beating, some are also shooting at the phalanxes. Phalangites are at least entrenched, but might take a bit of. Could use my own general's abilities here. Probably have to. We've definitely lost phalanges if they weren't entrenched there. Oh. This cataphractal west. Oh, 1 HP. You know, I'll send it back in case there's an attack there anyways. General. Guess this means that the merchant can go do that. Hopefully. There isn't like one unit. It's not a light horse just in case. That's enough to pull back. That's safe for now. Alright, then. More food. Go. Divert some. Why is he not setting up? No. When the lookout is to spot stealth units that the castle normally couldn't. Already reached the cap. I need a force like Cav to scout out more generals. The fort will push my borders. More citizens. Fort over here too. Same thing. Except trade because it uses wood. As well as commerce cap, of course, being good. Right, when phalanxes should get in the city. I suspect I'm going to provoke them over here. Next. Send the general there soon. No, go around this way. Darn it. There's a hidden army coming right around here. I need a scout. See them before they see me. Maybe even. My building's so close to the water, it's dumb. Scout and fort soon. Gotta protect the construction of that. Yeah. Scout didn't end up being useful anyhow. Guess I do have other things to spend. Putting wood on besides horses. Oh, there's an enemy general. Must be an army coming up this way. Should probably wait. Lose someone probably soon in this fight. See another army here. Two generals, they're just crisscrossing each other. Shoot. A third? It's probably a good place to look at after all. Tower here. If they're going to keep coming through here, I can shoot them. Just trying to. Unbelievable. I can use this to see if they're planning on attacking. Ram white horse decided to chase him. I guess maybe I'll get a shot off. I can even ambush him with another white horse. Small chance that's useful, but what in the AI causes him to do this? Run around my territory but not attack anything. Technically they're targets, but only if I can see them. Scout can outrun the generals? That's interesting and unexpected. Very unexpected. I'll send a couple people build another lookout here then. Lookouts are my friends. There we go. There's one general dead. Oh, based on the arrow path, he's going this way. Must be trying to cut through here. They don't seem to be engaging in combat, so I'll do this for PopCap. Service, give me more. Mm. Let's see. Must be running around almost at random. Right next to my city. Really? It's almost taunting me. They're gonna try and get themselves murdered. I'll happily watch. As soon as this is done, Japanese got food abundantly, and it'll help this fort, this tower fire better. We're hunting generals. I'll just build a city. It's cheaper in a fort and pushes the borders too. Gaining experience with this type of fight. I did not realize the enemy would literally just run randomly through my territory. I thought they would actually hide away, like the name of the scenario. Hide away. Nope. Aurora scholars, constantly short knowledge. Hmm. Oh, I have all these horses here. I completely forgot. The forced to hunt generals. Guess I should build more lookouts and more, another university for the knowledge. Trying to push the borders. Here we go. Another general with a death wish. Move on and intercept course, folks. Gory is. Gory looks to be going. Thankfully, knights are faster than cataphracts. Clever girl. Always smart about how they avoid getting murdered. Dumb to wander. Smart in how they wander. Yeah, I forgot vassalage. Good thing I had that reminder. I end up controlling 70% of territory at this rate. Did I get him? I don't think I did. Oh, doubled back. Had to wait for 2 seconds. These guys should probably come through here. Work as a team. Or actually, build that. Halfbacks are slow, but they can still contribute well to this net sweep. We'll have to get knowledge to tech up fast. This looks like an actual raid. Fun. Force Archer. Do your thing. Suspect they're coming in to fight now. Oh, it's another wood general. Did I lose one? Don't think so. And the supply wagon did its job of taking a few hits. Alright. that while I was busy trying to chase him down. Time for another city, I guess? No, not there. Here. Let's start with the lookout. Making this easy, gotta say. What I have to do is not suicide themselves against my walls, and yeah. Uh, cool. Just checking the range, make sure it's actually useful. We should hang out here since they like to be in this area. So it looks like everyone else is wounded. One more civics tech and I'll actually just have enough border radius here. As long as I don't lose a fort. Why not? Let's build a city there. That's how likely they'll get killed. Ah, how are their front lines so disrupted? Ah. One way or another, I win. Not even a question at this point. That didn't really work out anyhow. Protect Pier. It's probably the start of another castle. No. It's done. Enough for the civics. So looking for. I don't think I got this guy. Maybe I did. No, it's. Cool. Oh geez, the rest. Oh, there was red dot here, so there's one hanging out in this area. I don't know what that wasn't loading general. Yeah, I would have been hunting for a long time to find them. Tribute. A supply center in the Ohio Valley. For those who have watched my Hearts Iron 4 Let's Play, so just checking time, 1 hour here. The Midwest, which is the Ohio Valley here on this map, is if you do a US game and go communist, socialist, you can get a civil war where the Neo-Confederacy breaks off, and controlling the Mississippi Valley region here, basically. And the Ohio Valley region here ends up as the non-aligned States of America. It won't take sides in the war. You do control the West, though, and most of the Atlantic seaboard, and a little sliver through here with like Tennessee, Kentucky, or something. I guess that's so that the West wouldn't be cut off from supply, or you have to go through the Panama Canal. It's a World War II era game, so it's a good watch sometimes, an interesting game. I recommend if you have money for all the DLCs or get it on sale. Is there any deal.com often shows where there's sales. You can find ones that are reasonable, better than the exploitative pricing of Steam, which engages in price fixing. They got sued for that. It was a class action settlement even. They lost, but no, they'll try it again. I don't know if I'd moved the army if it could have reinforced there, but this is worth nothing but land, so much care the Americans force the tactics battle sort of thing, and I lose if it's winnable. Or I screw up bad. Don't save it at the right times. Koreans have again taken Yakutsk. This time the Japanese did not try and retake it. I mean, it's metal, I can't boon each time Koreans do it, so whatever. The Incans have taken Mexico. Oh, so the Incans have just swallowed up the Aztecs. I don't have to worry about Aztec armies anymore. It's now Incan armies. The Turks captured Central Africa. They're probably eventually going to get swallowed up by the Persians or swap the Persians. They'll consolidate, and then the Egyptians. Must be one faction in the Middle East. One nation. Spanish captured the Ethiopian highlands from the Turks. Yeah, it's battle for Africa. We'll say this, the scenario battles are often faster than a full-length battle. Take out the headphones a second, they're bothering me. I'm not going to be saying anything for a moment. I was just looking around for good cards. The Turks do have treachery. Has to be adjacent to your nation, but could be a useful way to quickly expand. It's also necessary sometimes for things like conquering the entire world in the Cold War campaign. Quicker, at least, or at all. I mean, there's people done it like 8 turns, and I think you have 14 in the campaign. So, because you have 7 in the modern era and 7 in the Cold War info. Normally, I create a double imp version where it's 7 and 21, which is assuming this the time scaling at how many years per turn is correct, but presuming that what if the Cold War just didn't end? Maybe because it was still indecisive and the Americans weren't as far ahead, and so the Soviets wouldn't have given up, which is essentially what they did by illegally dissolving their own. Yeltsin illegally withdrawing the Russian Federation from the USSR, and Gorbachev undertaking drastic reforms that he had to know were risky, and indeed led to the Soviet Union collapsing because they were risky reforms. Could have paid off if he didn't have, in some cases, literal CIA assets in his cabinet. Some people theorize he might have been, but evidence isn't there. However, one of his cabinet members, like, to use a term to describe, like, British or American government, one of his closest advisors, guy who was in charge of media reform, which is one of his major initiatives with Perestroika. That guy was a CIA asset. He even wrote it in a memo, wrote a book, sold it, talking about how he was a CIA asset and did everything he could to collapse the Soviet Union from within. And there were a lot of people like that, maybe as much as a quarter to a third even of Gorbachev's administration, which had never been so high in other ones. His openness made it very easy for the CIA to infiltrate, and his risky reforms. He was looking for people with new ideas, and he got them. Those new ideas being capitalism and violating the Constitution of the Soviet Union, because they had a constitution. It spelled out certain things that enshrined socialism, to just dissolve the Soviet Union without the people voting to do it. In fact, they had a referendum, and the people voted to maintain the Soviet Union. They voted. There were 3 options to maintain it with reforms or to dissolve it, and they voted overwhelmingly for the first 2. That is, to maintain it or maintain it with reforms. The second option being by far the most popular, by a substantial margin over the first, but the first still being more popular than the third. So the will of the people was to keep it going. The leaders just screwed things up, and of course there were people in certain areas locally who were against it. Certain countries in the Baltics, East Germany, that kind of thing. But the country as a whole, like Warsaw Pact and Soviet Union as a whole, the whole bloc, the majority of people were in favor of keeping socialism as the system, and the Soviet Union is existing. Just wanted reforms, which reforms were needed. And then people think, oh, the U.S. won the Cold War. Not really. It's more like the Soviets abdicated because they were behind in the industrial race. They had a relatively higher GDP growth rate, but they were falling behind in absolute terms. If you do the Cold War campaign in this game, you spend tribute to upgrade territories. You get 1 tribute per territory strength. It's cheaper to upgrade low strength territories. So you can think of it like maybe the Soviets had a lower average territory strength, or maybe they had a discount on upgrading territories. Either way, they would have eventually caught up to the United States, not the least of which certain countries tend to kind of start to plateau in terms of real economy, and then a lot of economic growth is just banking and fictitious money, which often drains growth out of other countries. But the United States, a lot of its growth is based on exploiting the third world at this point and outsourcing to other countries, which is not actually Americans producing economically useful labor. It's people in other countries doing economically useful labor, and then Americans taking credit for it. So countries capping out, which is the Cold War campaign, you can only upgrade to certain strength. The Soviets have a relatively higher GDP growth rate. They would have caught up someday, even though they're falling behind absolute terms. You could think of it as the tribute income return in the Cold War campaign. And in that campaign, indeed, if Americans ever pull, it could be the Soviets too, but it's usually Americans ever pull 50 tribute per turn ahead, they win. Even if the Soviets would have had enough territory that they would have eventually won, or were or lower average territory strength, and would have been able to catch up and surpass them if they wanted. Anyways, let's see. Kind of like to grab that treachery card. It's pretty useful. Let's see what they want for it in terms of tribute. They have surprisingly little. Just took a territory. Does it cost? Start with 30. Almost certainly want more. Nope. Cool. 50 tribute for it. Their initial offer was ridiculous. And maybe I could have gone up like a couple lower. Can't attack it. Well, I can attack the Americans. I just can't declare new wars for a turn. If I take the Mississippi Valley, I don't have to worry about the Incans taking this and having to fight the Incans, which costs tribute initially. If the Incans want to attack me, good. Power to them. There's a small chance Americans could do mercenaries to overrun that, but, well, no, I got an army there. Yeah, oh. Maybe this be not the least of which, because if you're defending with army, you don't get, like, scenarios. And this is neighboring the Koreans if I want to go to war with them. Oh. Yeah, the Incans are allies of the Americans. I don't know if this will put me at war with Incans. Could, maybe. But, you know, prevent any possible... Wait a second. If they're allies, they would have to betray the Americans in order to actually... I don't need to do this then. Just leave the army put. Wait to be attacked. Get tribute for not doing anything. Not attacking for a turn. Treachery, though. Oh, shoot. I bought the wrong commandeer transport. Guess I could commandeer this and bring it all the way out here somewhere. Or here. To the British Isles. If I push across to France, which is always strength 1 and doesn't only has a single army to reinforce it, I may be able to just take out Spain, attack their capital. They wouldn't even be able to get an army there unless they lose one in a battle somewhere. It's probably actually treachery might have been good, but I wouldn't have been able to get an army here. Wait a second. I can do treachery and commandeer transport. That I won't even have to fight across the sea, and I can surprise the Spanish before they maybe upgrade their capital to higher strength. Offer my entire treasury. I'm not giving you Scandinavia, but maybe a wealth boom or civic eureka. And wealth boom eventually. They want territory real bad. I don't blame them. I'll give them the one bit that is worth nothing to me. Acadia. Even cut the tribute down to 5 and see if this is enough. Alright. 10? Free to what? They're not offering anything. Need more. Territory, a wealth boom. Contribute. You're not getting Karelia. Maybe I'll do it if they get an alliance. Let's try selling Acadia. See if they'll buy this bit of territory in the middle of nowhere. Too high a price. Still too high a price. They're swimming in tribute. Oh yeah, for about 10, I think. Maybe 20. That's just getting it for free. You know what? I'm not going lower than 50 on that. Guess that one it's worth nothing. What a. Guess let's use commandeer transport. I thought I was buying treachery, but no, I wasn't. Well, no one's gonna attack me or the Inca. The Inca attack me, and I get the right tactics battle. Actually, can get a skill bonus. Use actually neighbors, so I'll just draw armies all this way. Attack here. If I lose, the army gets destroyed, I can instantly redeploy it wherever. Maybe back to the Ohio Valley. This prevents overruns. If the Americans somehow got another supply center, bought off the Inca or something. And yeah, this can help reinforce the capital. Make an easier fight, I guess, or just march an army here. Try again. Well, another army goes here. Maybe to fight the Koreans. Who knows? What? No, actually. We attack the Koreans next turn. I have to tribute this. I don't know if armies are in motion can Let's move this here. What the bloody heck am I doing? I can attack the Mississippi Valley next turn. Just needed to try this. 2 reinforcing armies. How can Germany reach France in a single turn? Or not Germany. Yes, Germany. Germany and Holland. Guess the map isn't supposed to be accurate. They do share a land border in real life, but... Oof. This might border this. They might be planning an overrun. Guess I needed that to prevent it. Could have gotten an army there in time otherwise. Righty then. I don't mind fighting battles. I do mind getting overrun. I'm not going to fight 2 armies. I'll fight 1, but I guess it's the Mississippi Valley now. Cut off the Atlantic seaboard. I can safely make peace with Americans, knowing there's pretty much no situation where they can be wiped out, and eventually they'll get a wonder card, I suspect. It's not going to be the easiest battle, but it's going to get harder if the Incans pull another army here. Here goes nothing. Save all these for the Atlantic seaboard someday. Should be able to win this battle. Probably save when it gets... The enemy is resisting. Stay on conquest battle. Warpath. Start with a barrack, stable, siege factory, and 2 military tech. Okay, that's quite powerful. Just gonna save in. I can deal with that, but why is it so green here? Probably need to use my scout well, so I'll set this to 1. Actually, my most effective scout is my cavalry. But I should probably just leave this. No, I gotta scout with everything aggressively. Yeah, I might not go far in this before I... save and continue this later. Next video, because I'm kind of tired. I need a break or I'll overexert myself again, and well, that's not going to help anyone. I don't have a general, so if I had a general, a much better shot with entrenching units. I should have reinforced. No, I'm attacking. I don't have reinforcements. Yeah, this is gonna be a hard battle. Very hard. Education. It's usually the right first choice. Sometimes you go right for military stuff. I'm gonna scout aggressively. I have to. military stuff also to get an army really early if you expect to be rushed. Which I could. I'm facing 2 armies and Warpath. Being rushed is a very real possibility. Gotta really be aggressive with this guy. See, that went out that way, so just start then curving back in. All that's subject to terrain. Should do a little bit of this before. Alright. I have to be prepared to probably defend this gap. Attacks in the west. I'll fortify over here later using the rocks to my advantage. What? No. Defend close to the borders. There's a supply wagon, but rocks will be valuable. Ensuring that I don't start losing citizens will also be extremely valuable. Roads. Still have all my resources. Once I get coinage, I can buy and sell resources as necessary based on what I'm finding with getting ambushed. Also, maybe no, you wouldn't want to generally buy and sell stuff to market, manipulate runes though. Once in a while, I suppose. Also, let me get more wealth quicker though. More science. Wombos. Better with those shortcuts. More sins before I do officer 4. Especially because I can do this. Yeah. So Actually, 2 more citizens. Right up to my pop cap. It's got that wealth. Max is important for the grain and lumber mill. Someone bypassed this rune. There's sheep there. Probably build a city up here. Or in this direction. So pre-building mine. Should have government before. So I can't build more citizens anyways. Do you need some metal for fortifications and military units and such? Heck, I can't afford to waste the time building this, so I have one pre-built. Oh no, it would slow the city. Never mind. Roleplay perspective. Supply wagon right next to Rebellion City. Start to keep this close to see, White Horse are a little faster. The same thing. Scout's got no military value, so no direct military value. Let's see if I can't come around the rear where they likely have a city. At least expect them. No, that's too aggressively. They'll definitely get attacked. Oh, no. Should be doing officer corps. Assistance pre-built cities. building. Fun. Nah. Did I get a partial refund because of the discount of the unit? I think I did, but I'm not sure. Anyways, this is closer, and this... see, needs to now get more farms. Hmm. Remind you that. I should do all this area. Try and clear out where there might be ruins. That's more important. Knowing where the city is, they can't possibly attack this early. Actually hoping to find food deposits out here. Food ruins, I should say. Scan aggressively. Still none. Still this body well. There we go. Find another one I can get. Feudalism very early. Rushing feudalism. Seems like an Age of Empires 2 strategy. This game is sort of based on that one. That game. It's honestly improvement over it. That may be sacrilege for some people say who are obsessed with that game, but it is true. This game just has like the nostalgia factor for people. So I think it's a better game. It's not. Actually, that pig farm, but whatever. This is not a certain pig farmer. I'm thinking of one man when I say that. Who is high up in the Nazi regime, former pig farmer, and the man, of course, went to mass murder countless people. Or to help, do it. It's not just one person. Unfortunately, it was very much a team effort, what they did. It wasn't even just the Germans. Countries like Hungary and Romania and Bulgaria that were involved often like to whitewash their involvement, even though they joined the Axis and fought alongside the Germans and murdered alongside the Germans. Ooh, but because they were victims of communism after World War II, because as is often the case in history, unfortunately, woe to the victus, woe to the vanquished. Not saying it's justified, but that's often how it works. And they were turned into a puppet state. The Soviet Union, those countries, all of them. That's often how history works, unfortunately. It's nothing particularly surprising. The thing that's particularly surprising is all the people who were murdered in that war. It's unusual. The wars are often brutal. That stands almost any war. That many. Though the British historically did some terrible things in some of their wars. That they used concentration camps in Africa a couple times. They invented the concept of using it to depopulate areas, murder huge numbers of civilians. Yeah, that was the British for you. British Empire was not a good thing. Despite all the British over the world, it's all tongue in cheek. I actually despise the British. And here I am playing as them. Because mechanically, they're an effective nation in this game. Probably built barracks right here. Nice central go on a site out this way. Not so far forward it could easily be destroyed. I might get rushed. Lancaster put up a bit of a fight though, and I build a couple more cities before it's taken. Lancaster is. These guys will do what they can to delay it. Then I may be able to go over my cap for into that immediately. Just trying to rush vassalage for wealth.
gems, huh? Oops. But yeah, the Vavitus thing, if it wasn't clear, I'm saying that about the murderous Nazi allied countries in World War II that were turned Soviet puppet states afterwards. And I'm not saying I agree with it, I'm saying that that's how the Soviets saw it. It's not a unique evil of communism or anything like that. It is literally the way history has unfortunately always worked. The Nazis were a very unique evil that is out of keeping with normal historical patterns. That's something that's truly messed up in Archer Lancaster. Despotism implies they might try and rush me. Uh, cool. Early vassalage. Lots of wealth from territory. Should set up a caravan too. This means lots of archers. Aggressive scouting got me a lot of food. Need a temple here. Make the city a little harder to take. Should I keep these guys in barracks because I'm going to build a couple towers here in a second. Wait, where's... I didn't put anything on 7, did I? Alright. Here's 6. these guys here. They'll shoot a little more effective outside the sand in it. And when they take a hit or two, they'll fall into sea. Just need wolf for a tower. That's enough. There to try and prevent enemies rushing the woodcutter camp. Oh, they're trying to go build over there. No. Actually, you can go do that because I might build up here in the city. Split mechanics of sea capture. Plan on losing one. So the wood. Also, RoN vaccines take a lot of effort to kill, so they can delay the enemy. Yeah, they're gonna get hunted down. Can't skip a white horse. Let's see what their sea looks like. Maybe they can escape this way. Yep, they must have been on defensive mode, so they did get out. There's San Francisco. A little bit of that helps guard against raiders and protect the trade caravans. But honestly, I need to go and build another city here. Up to my city cap. I can try and do a caravan there. Probably get murdered. Here to push the borders. Actually. Faster and cheaper citizens. Definitely useful. Actually, need another farm. There's 3 of them. Yeah, 35. Yeah, that won't be able to work though. Go build a wood carriers camp. The wood, and we'll have to see there to use it. Oh no, they already have 5. Granary then? No, woodcutters camp. Nope. University. Der. Gotta have that knowledge. Oh, the Incas have their own cities. That's gonna be problematic. Found the Americans, but I haven't found the Incans. I mean, they arrived a little later, so I guess. Temple first. Let's see how hard to take. Expect to lose a save, but shoot. These guys didn't even get to build city out here. They're just gonna get murdered. So they should try and fall back if possible. And they have massive numerical superiority. There's no way I don't get wiped. I'm not pursuing further. Don't build stay over here. They're gonna
waste of time in that camp. Give me time to redeploy. Coinage. Need to be able to sell stuff. Actually, do another woodplayer's camp. They'll waste their time destroying it. Get some wood. Desperately need wood from it. Destroying is of course useless if I don't train more troops. They're really rushing in. Okay. They're getting wiped. They're not going to do any damage to speak of. There we go. Shooting at javelins with archers who are the unit that is best equipped to deal with them. Oh shoot. Oh, I did distract them. It's not bad. All can be said for the poor horse archer there. Scatter. It's an annoying pop-up. Precisely the wrong time. Why is it calling these the third and not the fourth infantry? Whatever.
University. She seems to have survived all this, so more scholars. Cool, cool, cool. Aberdeen founded? Hmm. Hmm. Keep track of the healing of this archer. The hotkey. Hmm. Oops. Meant to put that there. Well. Still need more farmers. the enemy fight for the sea if they want it. Haven't yet spotted where the Inca are, but they gotta be around here somewhere. It's worth noting. Temple followed by a smelter, probably. Got a fallback system in place. That's Colonia's 3rd infantry, their 12th support. Remember. Lots of metal, fortifications, and also troops. Eventually. Guess I should make them deal with attrition enemy as well at this point. Oh yeah, can do military research. Getting towards being able to produce stable units.
Use the horse to scout. Gotta find where the enemy are. It's probably going to take hits as before. Maybe they're in the back corner of the map. Cool. I needed a general for sure. Spies to be useful in the Middle Ages too. Need this many woodcutters soon. The sawmill. Greenery. Get me up to my food cap. these be the 12 support and these be 11. Keep one, do it the other way around from what it is. Fort over there, I guess. No, actually, stables here. YC. Yeah, this is the Aztec city. All right, so they are in this part of the map. Indy Clubmen, unique light infantry. Wait a second. They're light infantry, but they're melee? So, no javelins. Didn't the Inca, historically, they used a type of light infantry that would throw, like, what would they call them? Well, anyways, they were ranged. They would throw, like, these boli or something at enemies. That's probably not the right word. They absolutely didn't use melee. Kind of similar role to a javelin troop. It just pointlessly disables the Inca, having them not have ranged light infantry to fight archers with, unless they're way tougher to kill. Hmm. Formation of cavalry to chase down archers. Could be resources in the corner or something. It's unlikely. There we go. Heavy cav. Absolutely critical to defending my borders. Let's see, where the castle can be very hard to take. Melee infantry close next to the city, the castle shoots them. Should be a little further back so it's not targeted by siege. Of course, you still need cavalry to deal with trebuchets. Which is why I'm going military tech. Ooh, this is the kind of thing I was hoping to find. Given there's still that. Let's get a little more aggressively there.
spot enemy armies before they arrive. At this point, I'm just limit on knowledge. Let's actually get this university done. What's that mount? No, I have a granary here too. Serious lookouts on the border. What? No, it's not worth the resources. Should do is not a city as soon as I have the knowledge. And civil service then. We can do another row of scholars. I don't know if I can squeeze the city in here. Yes, if I could. Can mine, I guess, until I've got the tech. So let's not go too far. No, most likely trade route is to Aberdeen there. Also save this. Oof.
It's nice and close. Wind power gets me higher. Timber cap. I forget, it's timber and something else. Timber and wealth, maybe? I'm still at my food cap, though. Hmm. Excuse me. This city is excessively vulnerable. Gonna be Middle Ages soon, so I should be able to make it a large city. Need more commerce cap for food and probably another caravan. to Glasgow, maybe. Kind of all roads lead to Rome situation, but whatever. Yeah. So I'm more worried about this city. This one. Let's go for it. Rapidly expanding the number of cities I had has kind of paid off. Built up a decent army. Enough to deal with 2 different enemies. Scout is just going to come explore soon and use kind of like a lookout.
this to delay enemies, mostly. So spot spies if any are around. There's definitely an army coming through here. Looks like they're not attacking here. They might come through this gap, or they might go this way. Might be trying to do an ambush. Okay, so at the common. Let's see. 14 attack, 4 armor. 104 health. Oh yeah, they're much tougher than Javelineers, despite not having range. Of course, these guys are strong versus light infantry, so that was precisely the wrong thing to do with them as attack citizens. Militia fight them off well.
entrench back here and lure the enemies in as best I can do. A couple citizens in there to keep attacking with clubmen. I'm going to keep hitting with militia. It's cheap. And that's what I've got. Skirmish him with a few javelineers, because light infantry fight light infantry alright. And now they come out with the horse. And they just upgrade the clubmen to macemen. Those are great stats for light infantry. Oh. They killed the random supply wagon I forgot about left behind. And some of the archers they murdered from behind. I didn't even see they came around behind there. It's a coordinated attack between two enemy armies. Brutal.
This isn't far enough. Or they're never going to engage before it's too late. Brutal. Coordinated attack. Might lose a city or two. I get that keep general loses a city for sure. Oh, yeah, okay. Glasgow. Probably lost Lancaster. We'll try and hold there if nothing else works. Most of these are not quite in combat, technically.
actually. The cataphracts are delaying. Enemy heavy cav. I gotta take down these catapults at least. It's damaged one. Should be doable. Maybe not. Some damage, but just out of range. Because I want him to come out of here and go around the side. Increase the stat bonuses from the general here. What else? policy has been reduced. Shoot. Let's get in the fort then. Definitely have citizens to replace after this. Start building them now. Use them to garrison the cities. Oops. Wow. This is going rough. This video has also been going for a while. So I'm going to cut it here. Pick up next time. Hopefully I can win. I didn't realize the reinforcing Incan army, of course, create a parallel nation, which 2v1 is hard because twice as many cities and their latex are cheaper. So two armies scales way faster in one. Wish you folks all the best. Take care of each other. Be kind to yourselves. And may you always find a guiding star to lead you home. Adieu.